Ollie Muirs.
Chart toppers, local news and local updates.
It's 20 minutes to 11 o'clock for the Clock Watchers. In the studio, I'm just going to introduce my guest to you because I've known him for, I would think, 6 years, if not 7. From the days when he was at the Irish Rovers, when it was an open pub. He was the one that put the glass in there and put the air conditioning in there and gave us the 99 baht breakfast. Went over to Retox, well, didn't he? Went off somewhere else. He came back, started Retox with 98 baht breakfast. Good morning, Simon. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, thank you.
Oh, God, it's going to be one of those, isn't it? Yeah, God. I'm good, Tommy. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, we're going to do it like this all the way through, are we?
My normal voice.
I know, I can't do that. Now, you just finished training today, haven't you?
No.
I thought you'd just been training.
No. When did I say that?
When you said you couldn't come in at 10 o'clock.
Oh, I didn't go in the end. I woke up a bit late, so I got to tell you this morning.
So because you've done quite a few you had quite a few boxing bouts. You got one coming up, haven't you?
Yeah, one in Bangkok, April the 8th. The next one.
Now the first two were easy. You knocked them out in about 10 seconds each. The third one knocked the living out of you, didn't he? There was nothing left of you. And you want to come? You like Rocky? You want to come back? Yeah,
mate. I do it for fun, believe it or not. But
you just like being beaten up, or have you picked a smaller opponent?
No, the next fella's a big fella, a big Thai lad actually.
Is he?
110 kilo.
How old?
27, 28, something like that.
Oh, really?
Short and squat.
So we're not, gambling.
With legs like tree trunks.
Gambling is illegal in Thailand. Otherwise, I'd be giving 4-1 odds on you
getting knocked out.
Yes,
that's all right. I'll bet against that.
I want to talk about Retox. That's why we brought you in.
Okay.
Now, you and I know each other way from the days of the Irish Rovers. Mm-hmm. You left, you started the Backpackers, which is a great operation.
Mm-hmm.
Then, all of a sudden, from nowhere, appeared in Soi Len Key, Retox. Sports bar, very, very low prices, good quality food, and it was rammed from the day it opened.
Yeah, still is. This morning, you probably not get a seat if you're in there now.
Right. Then you opened the one in Soy Honey. Everybody said that's not going to work, not done Soy Honey. And that's very, very popular. It's a big, big sports bar. Price is not quite the same, but it's a completely different quality of food. So you didn't stick to the same pattern, but you followed a lot of the pattern.
Yeah.
Then you took over the biggest white elephant in the city, which used to be called the Acorn, in the shopping centre that everybody said nobody will go to, where you've got to go up 400 stairs to get to it, and everybody said nobody's going to go to it. Renamed it the Robin Hood, and since it's opened, you've turned that one around.
Yeah, it's doing well.
And now you're opened one called Retox Dark Side, which is in Soi Siam Country. Where'd you get the money from? No, let's not go there. Let's more interestingly...
I don't use yours, that's a fact.
You'd have a job, mate. I don't think we could play for I have to take my own sauce when I go to places now. What is it about Retox? How has it become so successful? Because we see a lot of diners and restaurants that are very good fail. And yet you seem to be just cracking it.
What we do, we do good quality food at very good prices, and we've got to do the volume to make the profit.
So it is a volume business?
It's got to be, yeah, because it is low margins. But it works for us.
Right. Now,
I'm not saying we give away everything. Obviously, certain items are pretty cheap and not quite lost leaders, but almost. But we do the volume, and beer prices are reasonable. And it just everything feeds off that,
And you don't have to wallpaper the walls because they're all covered in TV screens.
Yeah, cool. It's cheapest wallpaper you can get. TV screens nowadays are cheap as hell.
How many TV screens in the new Robin Hood?
Robin Hood, 20.
20, and how many in the one in Soy Honey?
Oh, Soy Honey, 50.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's just like full of TV screens, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, in rather quick succession, first of all, we had Retox, Soi Len Key. We had that for quite a while.
Yeah.
On its own. Then you were looking, because I know you talked to me about you were looking at different locations, and you finally settled on the one in Soy Honey.
Yeah.
So we had the two.
Yeah.
And that was how you were going forward. All of a sudden, Robin Hood, which is a massive sports bar and is already very, very, very popular, and within a couple of months of that, you come over the dark side. You realise that this is the dark side. You may not be welcome over. You're like a foreigner.
Oh, it's different animals over this way.
You're a city boy.
Yeah, I know that. There's a tough crowd over this way.
How's it going here?
Well, we've only been open a week, so it's early days, and we've been bashing the bar about a little bit changing the menu, bringing in a few new staff to work with the existing staff, because the existing staff are pretty good, to be fair. But it's going really, really well. I'm surprised at how well it's been going. You always get that honeymoon period where people come to be nosy and whatnot, but I think it'll be one of the better Retoxes over this way.
Now, it's kind of interesting as well, because you chose Soy Siam Country Club Road.
Yeah.
Used to be O'Neill's, which was a lovely place to go and eat. We all liked O'Neill's.
Still is.
Still is what? Still a lovely place to go and eat?
Yeah, don't forget that.
But you chose it at a time when the road has just about been carved up.
Yeah.
So the traffic to get there is pretty horrendous.
Yeah, time is not great. But, you know, when an opportunity comes along, you take it, don't you?
Well, Darksiders know how to get around. We know the shortcuts. So
as I say, you're a strange bunch.
Yeah, we are.
You all know the back roads and the alley, inner alleys. And,
oh, yes.
Yeah, you'll find it, you'll get it.
We're not city boys, we're country boys. We are. We know where we're going.
I know.
Yeah.
Definitely a tough crowd, I'll say that for you.
And you're going to be doing, if I got it right, you're going to be doing an all-you-can-eat carvery.
Yeah, starting this Sunday, 375 baht. It will be very similar to the one at Robin Hood. 4 imported meats, soup, fresh soup of the day, different dessert every week, and fill your boots.
So that includes the dessert, does it?
375 includes a lot, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, as much as you can eat.
Obviously, I've had the first email that's come in. Why haven't we got the 98 baht breakfast over on the dark side?
Because it's not to say it's not going to come.
Don't look at me like that. You're going to have to answer the question.
We don't know the market, basically. To do the baht buster at 98 baht, we need to sell about 150 of them a day to make it worth us doing it.
You saw the post on Facebook where the guy had got on his motorbike, spent 200 baht on petrol to get over to the dark side, and then complained that he had to pay too much.
Yeah, I know.
But it's a completely different breakfast, to be fair. You don't do the 98 baht breakfast in soy honey, do you?
No, we don't. No,
right, it's only in soy lenki.
Yeah.
So it's not.
I mean, we can't. I mean, the market's only so big. You can't do 98 baht breakfast in every outlet because probably the market's not that big, you know.
But you are doing specials on the dark side.
We're doing this week. We're doing 99 baht specials.
Exactly.
Today's a fish and chip special. It's cod as well. None of that cheap.
Real cod.
Yeah, real cod.
99
baht with real HB sauce to go with it. Like I say, we're testing the market.
How many chips do you get? This is because it's going to go on that, it's going to go on the Breakfast Club. How many chips do you get?
The last count, 37 chips.
37 chips.
And you watch them all count that photo up a minute ago.
And wait till people go in today to get the special, which is fish and chips 99 baht, and they find they've only got 34 chips. It'll be all over Facebook. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, but there is long chips and small chips.
Right, but you give it. Let's just be fair. Let's give a guarantee out. If you go to Retox on the dark side, which is in Soy Siam Country Club Road today, fish and chips 99 baht.
Yeah.
Real cod.
Yeah.
If you get less than 38 chips, let us know. Put it all over Facebook, and Simon will send you a credit note for however many chips are missing off your plate. Is that fair?
That's a deal. No problem.
Does it come with mushy peas?
Curry sauce, I think, do they?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
English style chip shop curry sauce. But if you want to swap it, it's no big deal.
So you're doing specials every day?
Yeah, absolutely.
All at 99 baht?
This week, 99 baht. I'm not sure about next week yet. We're just going to gauge them. As I say, for the next 1 or 2 weeks, we're gauging the market, see how big it is. It's done really, really well, so we might extend it next week. But it's a numbers game, isn't it? You've got to make a little bit of profit.
But you've got to make money at the end of the day. You're not a charity.
So
how much money do you make out of these places?
Not a lot.
Enough to pay your advertising bill. That's the only thing that's important. That's the only thing that counts. Listen, we're going to have a song from Culture Club taking us to a pause for the cause. More from Simon after that. Robin Thicke with Blurred Lines, 8 minutes past 11. Let's catch up with Simon.
Oh.
That's because he doesn't.
Wait, what do you want to say?
Well, I know, but we had a jingle there. But the thing is,
right.
just to explain to our one listener, because we only have one, Simon won't wear the headphones because his head is too big for the headphones, and he doesn't want to replace them if they get broken. So he doesn't know what we're talking about because the speakers go off in the studio when we talk. I had an email come in. Why did you decide to open up on the dark side, seriously, when you're mainly in the city?
Because it needs a Retox. It really does. It needs somebody that does good food at a decent price and somewhere for all the lads and the expats that live out there to meet together and have a few beers.
Where's your next place going to be?
That's a good question. A good friend of mine wants to make a Retox in Cambodia, in Phnom Penh. and we're looking at that now. We're researching areas and looking at rents and feasibilities and stuff like that. So possibly Cambodia. Failing that, definitely in Bangkok.
Bangkok?
Yeah.
You wouldn't look at Jomtien?
We'll look everywhere. If the price is right, location's right, and we think there's a market, we're open, you know.
So how many people are involved in Retox?
There's, including myself, 2 more investors.
2 more investors.
Yep.
And little Josh, because I remember when he was little, yeah.
He's about 120 kilo now.
I know, but he used to be little Josh. Do you remember? Because we actually, just to remind our one listener, we actually got Josh engaged to his now wife live on air. He had no intention of asking her to marry him, and we got him to go down on one knee. That was about 5 years ago.
I know, he still hates you.
Oh, I can understand that. So little Josh is actually currently the manager at Retox on the dark side.
Yeah, he's going to stay down there. I'll not say forever, but for the next few months until it's all finished and built and working as it should be.
Right, and do you still have the resort on Koh Chang?
Yes.
That's still running, yeah? How's that one doing?
Yeah, the backpacking is still okay. We still do it. It took a bit of a back seat because of doing the retoxes. We can't do everything, but they're all there. They're all doing.
But you've got family running that anyway, haven't you?
Yeah, at the moment we've just got the Thai staff at the moment because we're in between managers. I just had a manager leave us, so I'm looking for a manager down there.
Oh well, let's just put it on. You know, if you're looking for a job to be a resort manager for a backpacker,
you've got to know what you're doing. You can't drink all day.
All right, don't put people off. You can have 1 or 2 drinks, but towards the end of the evening, get in touch with Simon at Retox. That'd be a good job, living on the island.
It's a great job there. I really like it down there. It's a great place.
Well, we stayed down there about 3 years ago.
Yeah,
stayed down there for 2 nights.
There was no electric when you were there, was it?
That's right. There was no. We came down to do a live show. There was no electric, and somebody knocked a telegraph pole over, so there was no internet.
Yeah, that's normal.
So we ended up doing the show from one of your competitors' bars because he had the internet.
Yeah, cheers for that.
Well, you gave us the free accommodation. That's all that counted, wasn't it? So tell us, just briefly, let's look at the Robin Hood for a minute. You have live music in the Robin Hood?
Yeah, Monday to Friday we have a Philippine band, really good band, getting a good following.
What kind of music is it?
You know what? Everything, if you like. 60s, 70s, 80s. They'll do requests. We've also had the odd karaoke singer jump up there and do a little bit as well. It's a good crack. You should go down and have a look. They're really good people.
Which is the quiet day at the Robin Hood?
The quiet dad?
The quiet day.
Monday's always a bit quiet for some reason.
Is it pop down on a Monday to try it first and then go down on a Friday if you like it, which you will?
Yeah, you can. A lot of guys go in every night and watch that music. It's really? Yeah, really, really good. And it's what we're trying to do is it starts at 7 o'clock, but to keep it low key till about 9:30, because people are eating and whatnot, and then it's jazz it up a bit and do all the rock stuff and louder stuff a bit later on.
Kind of interesting because Retox Soy Lenki, primarily expats.
Yes.
Yeah. Retox Soy Honey, primarily expats, but you were dragging some in off Second Road.
Yes.
Then you take on what's now the Robin Hood.
Yes.
That's in the avenue, upstairs, a million stairs.
Yes.
And you've got an escalator, haven't you?
Yeah, there's a lift up there.
Does it work?
Yeah, most of the time. It's all full disabled access. We do get a fair few guys in wheelchairs going up there.
Okay,
because
good.
it's easily accessible.
But that really that's got to be 60-40, 60% tourists.
I would say probably, 60% tourists, 40% expats. But what we do any expat that lives in Pattaya, or in Thailand, in fact, we give a VIP card for Robin Hood Tavern, so you can get 10% across everything, food, drinks, you name it. We'll knock 10% off your bill when you check in.
Right, now you've moved back to the dark side, or to the dark side, which is 100% expats.
Yes.
Which customer do you prefer? You hate that question, but I was going to ask it. The answer's coming now. Which customer do you prefer?
I like everybody, you know that.
No, that was a very political answer, wasn't it? We're going to go to...